Hello! Today we are going to cover the YOKO-GERI kick. YOKO-GERI literally means sidekick. Now, as we have discussed my geri, I said it means front kick. But just take a look for one thing. I'm standing in a position, I am kicking the opponent that is attacking me or which I want to attack. So indeed, he is in the front. Just remember that karate was not created as a sport. YOKO-GERI side kicking, done in the way that I twist my whole body and kick here, in front of me, is not the original use of this kick. YOKO-GERI is called YOKO-GERI because the opponent was attacking from the side. I was unprepared and I was fighting someone here, but someone was coming from the side and I kicked to the side. The positioning of the hips then does not require the body to rotate. Even if someone would surprise me, this way I can kick. So this is more of a combat use of this kick and more primary. A certain fixation is that I twist sideways this way to kick. Or I turn my whole body to kick with the other leg. So take this into account that for many of you this kick will be very difficult, requiring stretching and mobility in the hip joint, etc., etc. And that it's not easy to perform it in other than its natural form. The surface we will inflict this kick is the sokuto, or the edge of the foot. Now I'm going to stomp my foot a little. This is the way it looks. In the corrective, you may have walked around this way, if anyone still remembers that there were classes like this. This is exactly this surface. It is important that the foot is braced at the ankle when kicking this way. Like this. Not that the foot is loose, because then you can damage your ankle. We kick not with the very edge of the foot, but here. Yes, this is the edge, but with the part closer to the heel, okay? The point is not to mess up with the little toe. The kick comes in many variations. I will discuss the two basic variations of this kick. And I am going to kick from the kibadachi position, from a lateral position, so that you can see the trajectory of this kick nicely. I bring the leg to the leg, I lift the leg this way, knees slightly outward, the sokuta surface is facing downwards. The gaze is in this direction. The higher I raise my knee, the higher I can kick. That's the rule. So it doesn't matter if I'm kicking to the body or to the head, I should raise my knee high, so that the opponent doesn't know if it's a head kick or a body kick. This is the first phase of the kick. The second phase of the kick is to straighten the leg at the knee and push the hip out. We are going to do a YOKO-GERI kekomi kick. Kekomi means pushed. Notice that as I raise my leg, the foot is with the toes pointing towards you. When I straighten my leg at the knee, the foot will turn and I will push my hips out in the direction of the kick, here. And then going back, I turn my foot back, put my leg down. This is what the kick looks like. Thanks to the rotating movement of the supporting foot, I can put more force into the kick. This is what it looks like. Facing you, YOKO-GERI kekomi would look like this. Here on the body, and on the head, and a little faster. It would be nice if you don't go very upward here, by pushing your legs together. and don't lean back very much. You have to catch such a sensible compromise, because you will definitely lean back. A compromise between keeping your balance and not signalizing the movement. If I want to use this leg, the other leg, then I have to pivot on the supporting foot. We rotate on the toes, not on the heel. And I rotate so that I am standing on the foot completely sideways to you. The kick has the greatest effectiveness on the chudan zone, exactly the same region as my geri. On the head, it is less effective. There are many variations of this kick. I won't go into that right now. It is used in Thai boxing, kickboxing, Taekwondo, MMA, virtually in every martial art, striking or mixed martial art. The second basic variant of this kick is YOKO-GERI keage. It is less commonly used. It looks like this. The leg goes in an arc from the bottom, with no additional forward thrust of the hips, or with a slight one. And we work the leg as if it were a pendulum. In this way, the kick was used for the fast kicks, at those vulnerable points, either in the throat or below the waist. Also remember that purely, so in terms of self-defense, if your opponent tries to kick you in the head, his foot is at that height during the kick. Then he must lift his knee very high. YOKO-GERI keage. If we kick at the same time, we will hit him in the genitals and will defend ourselves very effectively. So you don't always have to kick high for it to make sense in a real fight. YOKO-GERI keage is a very good kick for self-defense. And a variant using the back leg. It is not a particularly strong kick, but for self-defense it is excellent. We kick from below, hitting the most sensitive points, either at the throat or chin, or directly at the genitals. For self-defense, super kick. As you can see, it is not always necessary to lift your leg high.